Good afternoon to all. In this class, we are going to start transistor. Transistor is nothing. It is formed by two PN junction diode. Now, we are discussed in the previous class the PN junction diode and its characteristics and its properties and also application of a PN junction diode. But transistor is nothing but it is formed by two PN junction. Two PN junction means that is a PN and another PN. Now, two PN junction are combined together to form a transistor. So, two junction are combined in a single device to form transistor. Now, we write the transistor, or in question arise what is transistor. A transistor consists of two PN junction diode. Now, we write as a transistor is consisting two PN junction, formed by sandwiching either p-type semiconductor or n-type semiconductor between pair of opposite now the transistor is consisting of two PN junction formed by sandwiching. Means suppose this is a PN junction and this is a PN junction. When these are combined, two PN junction are combined to form a transistor. The sandwich means when two pair or two layer of p-type either n-type semiconductor are sandwich a single pair. That means suppose PN junction and PN junction, these are sandwiching means now this is the meaning of sandwiching. Now PN are combined to form a single device. Now the two pair or one pair of P material combined with or a sandwiching. Sandwiching means or together in between two materials. Now, N material are sandwiching in between P material. In other way, N, P, N. Now here, two N material are sandwich, means seamed a thin layer of a P material, or in otherwise P material are sandwiched in between two N type semiconductor material. Here two P materials or P type semiconductor are sandwiching N material, and another thing, the two N material are sandwiching to P material. Here NPN and PNP are two things are formed, which is also known as transistor. Now transistor is a device or component. It is formed or consisting two p-n junction are combined or sandwiching either p material or n material in between opposite pair of a semiconductor is known as transistor. Now, this transistor are two types. Transistor are two types. Here NPN and PNP. Here NPN, here PNP and NPN are two types of transistor. Now this symbol of PNP, this is the symbol of PNP transistor. This is the symbol. Now, this is the symbol of a PNP transistor. Here, the arrow mark are inside the base point. Now, three terminals are there. Here, three terminals are there. Now, one terminal is known as emitter, and another terminal is known as collector, and third one is known as base. Now, the region of that, when the junction in this junction, that is the PN junction. So in this junction, one side of a transistor, one junction are heavily doped or high concentration charge particles are present in one side. Because of excess charge particles are doped here. By this action, the excess electron are emitted by this section. So, due to emission of electron, the terminal named as emitter. Here, another or other side of a transistor, which is known as collector, because of the all electrons emits from this section or goes to this section. This section are collected all charge particles from here. So, in this section, collect the all electrons. Due to collection of electrons is known as collector of a transistor. Now, this terminal name as collector, and this terminal named as emitter. Here, a thin layer of N material in between two P-type semiconductor sandwiched. This is the very thin layer, which is also known as base. Now it is known as base. Base is nothing, it is a opposite charge, opposite type of semiconductor are sandwiched in between two P-type semiconductor. Here this layer is very thin. This layer, due to very thin layer, it is control the flow of electrons from emitter to collector side. Now, in this way, we consider or understanding in this NPN transistor, in NPN, so this junction or this side of a junction are heavily doped. This is the heavily doped. Heavily doped means high concentration charge particles are present here. Now, so due to heavily charged particles are present in this here, now this section emits the electrons from this section. Now these electrons are reached the another section that is known as the collector section. Now in the controlling section is known as base, like PNP transistor. Now it is a PNP transistor, this is a known as a NPN transistor. Now in the NPN transistor, the charge particles are measured, charge particles, electrons are flow from emitter to collector, but in a PNP transistor, the measured charge particles from emitter to collector flow, those are holes. Here the holes are majority charge particles. These holes are positive charged, which are flow from emitter to collector. Now in PNP transistor, the majority charge carrier are holes, and in NPN transistor, the majority charge carriers are electrons. Now in this transistor, the electron are flowing from emitter to collector, but in a PNP transistor, the holes or positive charge particles are flow from emitter to collector. Now in the base layer is the controlling of both type of transistor. Now the transistor NPN, the symbol of NPN transistor is that the symbol of NPN transistor is now this is the symbol of a NPN transistor. This arrow mark are towards the outside from the base, that is the base terminal. This is the collector and emitter. Now arrow mark are towards outside from the base, but in a PNP transistor, the symbol indicates the arrow mark are towards inside the base terminal. Here this is the base, collector and emitter. Now it is the very little difference of a PNP and NPN transistor. Now again, in transistor, now this is the NPN transistor, this is the emitter point, and is the base point and the collector point. Now in this transistor, when this junction, PN junction, when we applied external voltage to that junction, now the emitter is the N type and base is the P type. Now N and P are connected in a forward biased. Now a battery connected with this here negative and positive of a battery are connected. This section, this is the positive and negative, and here this is the collector point. Now in any transistor the emitter base junction is always forward biased. Now here we see the negative terminal is connected to N material. N material means negative material. So the negative terminal of a battery connect with the N material of a junction. Now negative charge of a PN junction connect to negative terminal of a battery. So in this type of connection is known as forward biasing connection, because the negative is connected to negative. So here negative terminal of battery connects to N material of a PN junction is known as forward biasing. Now it is we understanding in the previous class of diode class, the biasing of a PN junction diode are two types, reverse biasing and forward biasing. Here a transistor consists of two PN junction, means two diodes. It consists of two diodes. Now first diode or first PN junction are connected to forward biased. How to forward biased? Now negative means N type material of a semiconductor connected to negative terminal of a battery, and positive are connected to positive terminal of a battery. Now negative is connected to negative and positive is connected to positive. Here this junction is forward biased. Forward biased means when a PN junction applied as a forward biasing or a forward connection or a true connection, then the resistance of a junction is very less. Now the junction resistance is very less, then it will be capable or possible to flow the current or flow the electric charge. Now here the negative is connected to N material. So in same charge are repelled to each other, then this charge particle are repelled with each other, then it is goes to another section, that is the P material, which present as positive charged. Now in this layer the positive charges are very less. Now the excess charge of an electron from emitter goes to P material or a middle position, then it will be neutralized. Now electron goes from this section to this section and positive and come from negative, then it will neutralize. Then all charge particles are neutralized. Now after the neutralization, the charge are excess in a flow from emitter to base section. Now these electrons are coming from emitter to recharge the another or a third section, that is a collector section. Now it is collect the all charge particles. Now the electrons are collect, this section is a collect from flows the electron from emitter side. Here, these charge particles are gathering are in this section. Now, this electron, how to move? Then it is a battery connected in a reverse process. Now, it is a negative charge N material. We connect a battery, positive, negative. Now, positive terminal of a battery connected to electron or N material. Here, the opposite charge means positive is connected to negative. It attracted all electrons. Then this in this way the electrons are moved in this circuit. Now it is the current flow from the across the transistor. Now in this way the current flow in a transistor by this action. So we know one battery or one junction connect to forward biased and the another junction, here is another junction is connect to reverse biased because negative is connected to positive. Now positive and negative are connected to each other, then it will be a attraction will be arised. So in this attraction the flow of electron across the transistor. Now we remember that the emitter base junction is always forward biased and the base collector here base collector are always reverse biased. So in this way transistor will be act as amplifier. Now in this section we see the transistor has a 3 terminals. Now conclusion of that, transistor has a 3 terminals, that is the collector and base and emitter. Now how to connect this transistor in a circuit? Now in another thing, the connection of a transistor. Connection of a transistor in a circuit. So connection of a transistor in circuit. How to connect a transistor in a circuit? This is the very important thing, and we also understand by this way. In a transistor has a 3 terminals, but we require 4 terminals. How? Now we give input 2 terminals and take output from 2 terminals. Now input to 2 terminals and output 2 terminals, we require 4 terminals, but a transistor has a 3 terminals. How it is possible to connect a transistor? Now first we require 2 terminal as used in input and 2 terminal used for output. How many terminals? 2 terminals for input and 2 terminals for output. Now, total requirement terminal are 4. Now, we require 4 terminals for input and output. But in a transistor, there are only 3 terminals. How? And however, when we connect a transistor, now we see, okay, a transistor has a 3 terminals. A transistor has a 3 terminals, but we require 4 terminals. How? Now, input we applied signal to input, we applied signal to input by 2 input terminal. And output taken as 2 terminal. Now, here we see 2 terminal input, 2 terminal, output taken from 2 terminal, now 2 terminal and 2 terminal, we require 4 terminals, but in a transistor has 3 terminals. How it is possible? Applied or used to in connection of transistor in a circuit. Now we used 2 terminals input and 2 terminals output. The 4 terminals required, then we take as common in any point. Now emitter, base or a collector, any one. Here this is the emitter, here this is the collector and base. Now base, emitter, collector in a transistor we take as a common, then common for input and output, then we applied signal or connect a transistor in a circuit. In this way, transistor connected as a 3 types. Now, transistor connected as a 3 types. Connection of transistor as 3 types. 3 types. First, common base connection. Now second, common emitter connection. Third one, common collector connection. In three way, we connect a transistor in a circuit. Now, any one terminal common base connection means here base is the common for both input and output. Common emitter connection means here emitter common for input and output. Common collector means collector terminal common for input and output. Now here only one terminal we take as common for input and output, then we require 3 terminals to connect a transistor as a circuit. Now in this connection, now out of 3, now we discuss common base connection as used in a circuit diagram or a circuit.